Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Thrones of Britannia, a Total War Saga. Here today we're going to be playing as East Anglia, of course. We've reforged it now to the Kingdom of Danelaw. This is episode 6. We're playing as King Guthrum. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions of the series. We're going to start things off here by, guys, defeating Wessex officially. I have skipped a little bit ahead simply because Wessex realistically fell episode 4, 2 episodes ago. Their vassals have been absolutely smashed, but it's taken a little while to hunt down the last of the brave men of House Wessex. So we could subjugate them, which would be interesting. Having like a sort of a Saxon army variant might be cool. But we have officially destroyed House Wessex. They are no more. Now guys, we are incredibly close to our long kingdom victory condition, and we will be triggering the Norman invasion script in today's episode. We're going to finish off the last of the kingdoms down in Cornwallis, and finishing off Devon and Carnu. Okay guys, welcome back. So, we are going to officially hit our long kingdom victory conditions now, and we're going to activate the Norman invasion script. As you can see here, we've taken the bottom of Cornwall, just quickly took those rebel territories. We've hit the short conquest and the short kingdom, we've hit the short fame as well. We're about to hit here now the long kingdom by destroying 12 factions. This is what we currently own, in yellow of course. The blue is our allies. We're going to take it, and we're actually going to be renamed as a new faction, so I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be, but I'm incredibly interested to see. We started off as East Anglia, and I believe, yeah, we're technically called Danelaw now. King Guthrum is 60 years of age. Look how grey Guthrum is. And we're going to finish off Difflin here.
A true monarch leads from the front, with the people's best interests at heart. By your hand and sword, the kingdom has been united, joined at last in common cause. A kingdom that will last for centuries to come. Your deeds have seen this come to pass. All hail the king.
Huzzah! We have officially hit our long kingdom victory conditions. We're obviously going to continue the campaign to an ultimate victory here, King. You're most welcome to pause and have a read of that if you want. But what are we renamed as? I'm more than curious to see, to be honest. So we still get those minus penalties. Long kingdom victory. Your faction is now called the North Sea Empire, guys. Oh, that's fantastic. It kind of reminds me of Hearts of Iron 4, when you take a lot of kingdoms. I think if you go fascist as one of the Scandinavian countries, maybe Norway. But that's cool. But now that we're technically an empire, is Guthrum a king or is he an emperor? The grey fox, I like to call him. 61. So here is the North Sea Empire, guys. I've got to introduce that. So now that we've hit our long kingdom victory condition, we have now initiated the Viking invasion. So I guess we'll prepare, muster the men. The Normans are coming. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the North Sea Empire campaign. We are playing as Emperor Guthrum. I love the way that rolls off the tongue. So I have prepared now for the Viking invasion. We have a Norman Viking invasion, I guess. We currently have 9 stacks ready to defend the North Sea Kingdom, all the way from East Anglia to Cornwall. I went and calculated for my own curiosity how many men Guthrum can call to his command, and it's 15,000. 15,000 Vikings will defend England from the Norman hordes. Guthrum is 63 years of age. I'll go through the armies, then we'll end the turn, and then the invasion will start. Now, a lot of these generals you won't recognise because, to be honest, I only kept a very few number of my generals that actually kept on fighting. So, let's go through my armies now. We currently have 4 armies here within Wessex itself, within Winchester. So, we've got 9 units here with Tonbert. This is like one of my my garrison armies to defend raids and quickly move about. So, that's why there's only 9 in there. We have King Guthrum here with the Prime Army. 63 years of age. Gundar, if you guys can remember from the start, look at this. These 2 grey foxes. He's 71 years of age. 10-star command. So these are my 2 best full stacks. Here is the Prince Leafling, or Lifeling. So there's those armies. We have Guthrum, Gundir, and the Prince. We have another full stack here with Goss Patrick. I love that name. Goss Patrick in Wareham, sorry. I keep on going to say Wenham because there's that famous actor David Wenham who's in, what's it called? He's in obviously Lord of the Rings, I know, but he's also in that other Marvel TV show. What's it called? The Iron Fist. What the fuck's an Iron Fist? Sounds like some sort of sex toy. If you guys haven't gone and seen that, it's a good movie. It's a good TV show. Alright, we have Osgood here as well with another 9 units. Further down, so that's defending Cornwall. We've got Wiggard here in Kent with 9 units. We have another general here in Colchester. And moving up to East Anglia now in Northwick, we have Ethelred. So as you can see, we've got a lot of armies around the coast defending the key major territories. Looking at the strategical overview, this is obviously what we currently own as the North Sea Empire. We do have our vassals to the north here in Heimelborg, which is quite good, as you can see, because they occupy a lot of it. We don't have too much border tension with the likes of the Mercians, who are quite big at the moment. We'll go through diplomacy right now. So Mercia is the last and biggest of the English kingdoms. The Welsh kingdoms are still a little bit prominent. Moving up north to Northumbria, Sigfridus is currently ruling as king, 35 years of age. He is now Guthrum's son. He's pushed all the way up to Scotland here as well. Strathclyde is on the back foot, and so are the Scots. The Orcs and the Vikings of the north here are doing a real number on them. Looks like the Gaelic kingdoms seem to be winning there. Irish Vikings seriously not doing well here. Yeah, look at that. 2 full stacks besieging Difflin. If a rebel army takes Dublin, maybe we should send an army. Not too far away. Let me know in the comments, guys. This campaign will end in the not too soon future. So, yeah, who would you like me to play as? Maybe as the Irish Vikings next, or Scotland. Let me know in the comments. Well, there's not much else I can do now. Family tree-wise, we still got Guthrum, of course. Leafling, the Prince, Harthcanute, who is 15. He is the next in line. Ealdgith, Sigfridus, Edmund, and Itcha, who is a 6-year-old daughter. I want to try and marry some of these people off to my generals at some point. But let me know in the comments. Should I let Harthcanute or Sigfridus be the king after Leafling? Bastard son or legitimate? I don't know. Seeing that the next king will be a bastard. Or should we completely just go to Sigfridus? Maybe he should be heir over his father. I don't know, we're Viking, we're not too particular about sort of marriages and bastards, are we? We go by age and by right, I think. That's what we'll do. Harthcanute should be king one day. Viking consolidation. The Viking presence in Ireland is under threat. Difflin is stepping in. Oh, what? Could this be the beginning of the end for the Sea Kings? They've lost it, but the Viking invasion of the Normans has come. We have some damaged buildings, but here we go. The Normans have sailed over now. Now, what I didn't realise is France is actually in this game. You can just see the border of it there. So it wouldn't surprise me if I don't know this, even though I do have a relationship with the Creative Assembly. All they really do is send me early access, which I'm hugely grateful for. But obviously, I don't have like insider information, so don't take this as fact. But I wouldn't be surprised if there is a DLC for the Normans coming out at some point. Because the thing is, right, where else would there be DLC? I guess you could somehow maybe play as a Viking faction, a Norwegian faction, and like spawn here. There might be is the Faroe Islands there? No, it's not north enough, because that's the only landmass that we can see looking at the border here. Regardless, the Normans have come. We are going for ultimate victory, of course. We have hit the Long Kingdom. We haven't quite hit the Fame, but we really seriously need to get to the Long Conquest. Once we defeat the Normans, we'll be fine, and then we can push against the next Viking incursion. So, let's put some of these traits in now to my generals. Perfect. We also 50% shield command for all units. Sure, let's get that shield bonus. Probably not a bad idea. And buildings can be repaired over here. We have 1,700 in the bank. We'll quickly put that into our economy. Where are we best to put that? Probably into food, or maybe increasing our fame and research and minusing corruption. That's alright. Okay, so the way we're set up, most of our armies are here. I'm just trying to think, is this adequate? Look, I think it's okay. I was actually kind of scared because I wasn't entirely sure if the Normans would hit me here. Because obviously I'm going from the perspective of my Wessex campaign, which I've fully completed. War with the Normans and the North Sea Empire. Ultimate victory is now enabled. Excellent stuff. Like I said, I wasn't entirely sure if they were going for my capital, if they like, spawned over here instead of here. Obviously, they spawned here in my Wessex campaign because the capital's there, but I was very much uncertain. But they've definitely spawned down here, which is good. I'm going to get my allies to go after them. Now, as there are no navies as such in Thrones of Britannia, we can't go and wipe them out before they hit the beaches. We're going to have to wait until they get a footholding here. We can, of course, go out there and try and sink them, but it's probably not in our best interest, as we're probably better off fighting them on the field of battle. 150 public order. No, we wouldn't. It's probably not too. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, I guess let's end the turn and continue. We could push over this way, but I feel like holding this city will give us a massive advantage. They tend to sail up through here and try and hit Winchester, and we'll hold these points. I still think tactically we're still better off holding these, but they've actually divided themselves. You'd think they'd all disembark at once instead of splitting themselves right between the Isle of Wight. But only time will tell how these Normans will go. They spawn with about 10,000 Normans, so mathematically at the moment we do outnumber them. However, in saying that, we've probably only got 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 8 and a bit, actually only in this proximity. So we do overall have more, but not really. Tonbert, let's intervene. Faction emerges. Far in the north. So far it doesn't matter. Right, okay. So these guys haven't disembarked just yet. And neither of these guys. We need to consolidate. I think that's what we need to do. Because we could get sacked here. Do we fall back to Winchester? Or do we try and hold these territories and wait for them to sit in and take them, and then we can go back and pounce against them?
We'll see this through.
I think that's what we should do. So what we're going to do is we're going to push Gundar over to the city because they haven't disembarked yet. Because we don't want them to attack us just yet. We'll swing you here now. We'll swing you back to Winchester, Guthrum. And if they take this city, that's more than fine. Once they're in there, we can charge and get them. It doesn't look like they're going to hit me from this side here in Wirram. So what we're going to do is swing Gospic around. And there's probably no harm in actually getting some additional swordsmen here. And axemen. We're going to use this army up quite quickly, I would imagine. So that'll do for the time being. We do need to keep our food in check though. So in hindsight, that might not have been a good decision, as they're going to take one of my farms, aren't they? So let's end the turn and see how the Northumbrians progress. Look, I think Guthrum is a formidable commander enough. So they've disembarked those 2 provinces. Good, good, good. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. So we have lost some territory, but that's fine. We're going to be able to defeat the Normans on the field of battle here today. Here's hoping. So we actually are minus food at the moment, which isn't good. We could always just get rid of these units and get it back on track, which I am tempted to do. Let's just get rid of that cavalry. Oh, actually merging them in as one. That's interesting. That might be a better option. Yeah, we'll do that then. So we're back on track with our food now after losing that territory. Let's push you further up here. What army should we hit? There's bigger ones here. You can actually push over. And their king, Roger. And Eustace. The thing is with the Normans, they do have crossbowmen, which are quite formidable. I might be better off hitting with a night attack. 1-on-1 instead of getting a 2-for-1. I'm not entirely sure. And we're probably better off going for a night attack there. Look, let's send Gundar, 72 years of age, 10-star command. Let's push him up. Let's push the prince with him. And let's hit there with Gundar. It's going to be a river crossing battle as well. So this is bang on even here. If we go with a night attack, it actually doesn't favour me. So we might as well bring in the prince's reinforcements and get the additional reinforcements. We are actually outnumbered. Slightly. Wow, really? Okay, so we are fighting now the Norman king. 2-star command against 8. He's got 2 units of spearmen. 4 units of Norman foot soldiers. 3, 6, 8 units of Marine infantry, main infantry, 1 archer, 2 crossbowmen, Flemish, and then 2 Norman cavalry. So they have 4 in total. So this is a similar army as well. Bang on even. This is make or break. This army has obviously majority axemen. We do have a decent amount of archers either side. But what we're going to have to do against these Normans is hit them and hit them hard. Try and get the envelopment across. Because there's not really much else we can do. Hopefully we can just sort of charge it. It's a bridge battle. I'm trying to think now what I'm best to do. Should I even bother engaging this then? Will they even push over? We have initiated the attack. It's foggy. We want to try and get rid of that. We definitely don't want rain. But we don't want fog either. Perfect. Let's get a dry condition. I was only thinking like for fog for the video purpose. Look, you will lose if the timer runs out. I'm quickly just going down here to seek out the competition. So yeah, there's definitely no crossing here. It's only the bridge. But here are the Normans. Who would have thought our old Viking king would be coming back? Obviously, I guess some of them are half French and whatnot. But these are the descendants of Rollo, the Viking that betrayed Ragnar. And we are Ragnar's legacy men. So here are some of the Norman shieldsmen. Those kite shields are fantastic. Look at them. The dragon here, of course. Okay, so what are we best to do? Right, we could maybe push over. I don't think that's probably a possibility though, because holding isn't going to work. We need to. Where's our reinforcements coming from? Here. We could withdraw. The thing is, for a field, we need to get around them. That's our strength. But our guys aren't going to get there in time. But the thing is, right, will they push over the bridge and attack? Probably not. So we need to get over here and start engaging these guys. I feel like their reinforcements are going to get in a hell of a lot quicker than mine. Look how much distance they have to travel there. I'm uneasy because of just how close this is already. So what are we best to do? Because, yeah, we can hold it, but we're attacking them, so they're never going to charge it. So we need to get in there and start engaging. And this is make or break. This decides 2 full stacks against the Normans. What am I best to do? Okay, we really have 2 options. We can either charge, and in doing so, we charge, we engage, we might lose if our reinforcements don't come quick enough. Alternatively, we can hold. We can hold back and hold the bridge and try and hope for them to charge up. But I have a feeling they won't. You will lose if the timer runs out. They want to wait down this timer. Okay, we wait. We hold the bridge for the reinforcements to come. They cluster and curve this down. There's no way we're going to be able to push through that. So I either push and attack, or I push and try and hold a line until my reinforcements come, giving me the ability to somewhat push out, because we need to wrap around these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sound the charge. Cavalry can push as well, so everyone needs to charge. We cannot hold back. So let's start and pause instantly and charge. Charge to here and screen while everyone gets over. It's going to take some time, but I believe we can do it. Go to like here, say. That's what we want. Charge, men. How old does Gundar look? We're not going to be able to see him in this cluster. But let's charge out, men. So what are the enemy doing? So they're going to push up and try and close down the position, which is quite understandable. They're going to get there before me. My reinforcements need to absolutely haul ass here. So it does look like they're pushing back. If we can somehow get there and screen the front line from getting pushed. So this is probably a 10,000 man battle. It does look like they're pulling back, which is incredibly foolish. They're going to allow me to gain ground. Charge them down here now, because we're going to get over. Charge them down. Try and get my archers against theirs. Norman foot soldiers. We can hit from the sides. But get out of there. Just get out of there once you engage them. There's no need to even contend with the possibility. So as you can see here, we've smashed a unit, which is fantastic. So they are actually pulling further back. They want to consolidate. Huh. Now I'm thinking maybe I should take the initiative and try and run them down while they're a little bit sort of isolated somewhat. We want to try and get some better quality ground here. Maybe like here. Around from the river. Yeah, like some of them are a little bit sort of... yeah, all over the place. Like we can hit some of their archers and stuff. Yeah, let's engage some of their unit of archers there. Yeah, let's engage some of them. So they're making a front line to the tree line here. We're going to be able to run down some of them. How far away are my men from coming? So quite a while. These reinforcements. So pop them like here, say. But you guys need to get over here quick, fast. Look, if they want to stand and fight, we'll give them one. But there's no point of charging any further. So let's wrap around this unit here. For some reason they're keen to charge, completely ignoring their commanding forces. You don't need to be too high up here, but you definitely need to screen them once we get rid of these blokes. Archers, deal with these guys here. And then we'll make a front line because we don't want to fall into the same trap of them. So this is going to be an interesting one. So they're broken. They're not actually shattered. So we'll grab everyone here then. And form a front line. Reform the line. To that. That's exactly what we want. And then we'll form shield wall. And then we'll soak up any. We'll soak up any arrow fire once we're formed up. We can continue to let my archers run down those, my cavalry run down those swordsmen. But our guys are just going to take that little bit longer. But as you can see, the Normans have really formed up here now. They've pulled back to get closer to theirs. They're going to charge as soon as King Rodri and his famous generals are here. The Normans have come to pillage and rape Britannia. We have reforged the North Sea Empire. And we must defend this Britannia. It is our home now, lads. We cannot keep running. Form shield wall. When you can. We're here, lads. Form a shield wall. Okay, half of these guys can't even form shield wall. No matter. We'll do the best we can. Okay, so we're forming up here now. We need my archers to pierce theirs. Our guys are slowly but surely making their way over here. We probably could go like a couple lines deep. Like that's the incoming infantry, isn't it? Okay, that's a lot better. And we'll form a second line. Which gives us some reserves, which is interesting. We need to protect the prince at all cost. So we'll have these two form up. Archers as well form this way. And I guess chuck these lots of cavalry here. And these lots of cavalry there. Where is Prince Leafling? He's coming. Okay, so what's going on with this army? So they seem to be still forming up. Casualties wise, we've lost 60, they've lost 400. That just shows you those archers. Are we taking fire from anywhere really else? Because they got crossbowmen. Looks like a cavalry charge is going to come straight in. And let's go with a counter charge. Norman knights are coming in. Kill them. In hindsight, I don't know what happened with that charge there. Seems to be a unit pushing in here now, though. Looks like the front line's actually moving against me. Form up here where you can. Fall back with my archers. 10-star command. Oh, he's got some really good stats here. Gundar. There's going to be a huge offensive here. Come on, guys, get over here. I know you're going to be knackered. I know you're exhausted, but we must prevail here today. 6 units of cavalry on that right flank. That's where the majority of the fighting's going to come from. So a Norman charge is coming in. I need to get my archers to halt. But if we can tear apart like them, that'll be good. Let's let some of my archers use fire. Swing 2 down here. Send 3 here. So it does look like they're going to try and push for this other side. Which isn't good because we're going to need reinforcements there. A lot sooner. So the Normans will start charging and engaging the left flank firstly. get some shots off here. But sometimes volleys are quite weak, as they have their shields such highly raised. I guess it's some of them there. So we are being engaged here now by the Normans. We'll wait for those reinforcements to plug, but Axemen, you've got to hold. And not just for your lives, but for England. More so your lives. You won't get a title, you won't get a lordship, you won't get 1,000 dragons. You'll retain your lives. That's about it. That's all you got going for you. Okay, so let's continue up with some of the arc shot. And they're actually turned there. So it looks like the entire line is now facing. They were trying to get a breach through there. I don't blame them. Let my archers hit upon these infantry. Turn them into pin cushions, lads. A train going past my house. My apologies, guys. Just that shattering immersion, like historical action with Normans fighting Vikings for the freedom of a kingdom. And a transport train goes fucking past. Doot doot over the bridge. There goes your immersion. Broken. 83. Okay, let's form up a bit better there. Turn off skirmish. So our axemen are here. Let's send them up to parley, if you will, because these guys caught the brunt of it. I'm not trying to get a good shot here. So here we go. I love the purple cape. The white shields really contrast, but here comes the reinforcements. So here's the front line. Cavalry on the far right. Men covering the flanks as well. It's going to be a charge, but oh, here come the Normans. They seem to see this side as the perceived weakest. Only the gods know why. So really just form up as best you can. Let my archers to continue to rain fire and death upon them. If they're going to sit there and take it, we're going to deal it. They do seem to be looking to charge though. They seem to be indecisive as well though. Where is this king? I want to find him. Roger of the Normans. Ah, there he is. What a pathetic crown. Here is a true prince. Here is the son of a true king. We have Liefling. He's got a helmet. I guess he looks like his farmer. Form up, men, for Odin, for the Emperor. I guess he's still a prince. Empress. Okay, let's sort of speed things up. They seem to be copping arrow fire quite convincingly, and it does look like the AI is bugged out somewhat. Guys, you can't be baiting them like this. Going over the front lines like that. That's just absurd. So, I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. They seem to be going back and forth, once again being indecisive. They should be smashed. They should be attacking my front line.
See, they flee
Like
before
all
our
at once. Yeah, they seem to just be running back and forth. It's so anticlimactic and odd. I'm surprised they haven't fixed this yet. Please do take into consideration I am still using an early access build. Maybe that's it, I'm not entirely sure. That charge came in, but then it was stopped. That's like a sort of a Rome 2 sort of thing that used to happen. Here they are now, they're coming in now. We're still peppering them with arrows. We want them all to engage. Because once we can do that, we can flip everyone around. Let's start speeding things up. Yeah, because they still seem to be somewhat indecisive. Okay, how are we sort of looking here? Oh wow, we've killed 1,500. We've only lost 100. So here's your massive, epic 10,000 man battle. My archers are just absolutely wrecking shop here. They're not pushing into the shield walls as well. Here's my cavalry, cool, calm and collected, eager, fresh, raring to go there. But the AI seems to be bugged out, seems to be going back and forth. Still undecided whether or not to charge. I don't understand, because some of them seem to be doing... Maybe it's a river battle. Maybe it's something to do with this part of the map. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Kill him. Oh, what a nice volley up and over the top. The Huskarls. Charge is coming in. Huskarl, you're a little bit sort of deep into enemy lines here, my friend. I want to see what happens to this poor Huskarl. He's turned his back. Oh, nice. Hit him right in the guts. And up and over the top. We'll call him Sven. Sven One Eye. He's killed 2 already. Parry, nice little block. Can he go for the third, Sven? He does. 3 for 3. He's going here. Oh, 4. Sven, my friend. You're doing fantastic. Is he going to go for a 4? He's doing it. Keep going, big old Sven. There we go. There's 5. Let's leave Sven for a bit there, though. Okay. Continue to speed things up. For my archers back now. Some of them are a bit knackered because they stupidly pushed up. Look, how well are we looking now? We outnumber them. I think it's time to charge. Pick a unit and just charge up through once my arrows have finished their ammunition. There's no need to drop any abilities there. So this has been incredibly anticlimactic, unfortunately, just because of the AI's stupidity here. I've never seen it happen this bad in Thrones of Britannia. But this issue does seem to be still in the game. But hey, like I said before, I am using an early access build still. You never know, it could very well be patched before release, or it could be something they're working on. Okay, for like this circumstance, I'm not entirely sure. These river battle conditions. Okay, so we've killed nearly 2,000 now. Oh, some of our men have actually charged there. Look, my berserkers are out of control. Well, look. Let's allow them to indulge, per se. Let's move up. Let's kill them. Or maybe the double fake is what they wanted. Because now you can see they're actually forming up. Maybe I'm the fool. And they've dummied me. Maybe. Maybe I am the dummy. Because now, as you can see, we're charging them. It does seem to be the case. Yeah, we're actually charging them now. Huh. Send guys into help. But basically, let's reform this up and get everyone to attack a unit. Okay, everyone has a unit to attack now. It just takes a little while with these sort of massive battles. When you have like 10,000 men.
Where's the fight?
Alright. Let's form up. Let's use this cavalry now. Can't wait. Get into the clearing. So, the Normans, having mass casualties lost now, are holding against me. Come on, let's give in to this Viking rage. Let's move up.
See, they flee before our might.
Where we can. Let's kill this king. Okay, so the Normans are buckling on their left flank. We've got them here then. Okay, the front line's engaging now. Fighting in the forest, in the foliage is a little bit difficult, but we'll be right. Charge. Oh, God. Relatively good collision there. The hordes of cavalry are going to swing around here in a second. Here we go. Let's go Riders of Rohan. Riders of House Aaron style around, I reckon. Look at that. Through the trees. Pick a target, men. Let's kill these Normans. Storm around where you can. Keep charging all the way through. If you can as well. They're coming in. They're coming in Nass and Halt. Charge, men! More cavalry's coming through. Further down here. We're winning on the left and right, it seems. That's what we want. We want one of these cavalry charges down here. We've encircled them with an envelopment. And now it's pure hammer and anvil tactics now. Pop these guys into their requisite formations. Don't allow my cavalry to get too smashed. Run them down. Who is still remaining? Okay, unit of their footmen. Well, there's no harm in allowing Gundar to charge. 72 years of age, might I add. The old horse, the old ox, I like to call him. I want to know where he is. I want to see the grey-bearded beast. He's there somewhere. Let's form him up because I want to see. Look, some of them have come back here, but
the enemy have rallied their units.
Never fear, we've got them on the ropes now. Let's start speeding things up. They ain't coming back from this. We may have lost 600, but we killed 5,000 of them. So where is Gundar himself? Who is the man in charge for this masterpiece? But I guess you got to give credit to. Oh, there he is. I guess that's him. Where is he? Which one's him? Here, I think that's him with the helmet on. Is that you, Gundar, under that helm? I guess so. He looks good for a 72-year-old. Must be all the Saxon women. I don't know. The general unit seems to be still here. So that's definitely something we can target. Those Huskarls. And what's further down here? Just some more units. There we go. Clear victory. Let's speed things up. And let's, of course, pick a target. And run down as many of them as we can. try and sort by pop, I guess, of remaining units. But really, just try and run down as many of them as possible. We need to get those chevrons up. Oh, perfect stuff. I'm a bit disappointed that it was a little bit anticlimactic how that sort of happened, but it's still a good battle against the Normans. We still tactically beat them. Man, if we didn't charge that bridge, I don't know what would have happened. So we've destroyed 2 full stacks of the Normans, killing 5,000 of their men. Is any cavalry sitting idle at the moment? Yes. There's a couple more here. Let's continue. Cool, they've been taken. Let's push through there. And we got them. GG. Awesome stuff. So once we've finished off with the Normans, how many episodes would I say we have left for this campaign? Not too many, I reckon. Once we finish off with the Normans, we could very well finish them off in today's episode, depending on how some of the other conflicts go in the overall results. Because then we have to get rid of the Danes, but then we also need to get 40 settlements under our belts. Decisive victory. We lost 717 upon the field of battle, but the main thing, we've killed Roger, the Norman king, the descendant of Rollo Luthbrook himself. 699 kills, when he lost 719, so about 20 to friendly fire. Who did most of the work? Wow, the Berserkers, 734, that's because of that charge. 442, what? Those Berserkers went ham. Compared to like these ones that only did 63. Archers did really well, so did my cavalry. My axemen there as well. We've absolutely smashed the Normans here today. Only a couple remain. I'm tempted to kill, but also take on warriors. I'm going to kill them. Let's kill these Norwegian scum. Norwegian? Norman scum. Diplomacy-wise now. Viking, yeah, okay. I was just curious to see what their culture was technically, because we're Great Viking Army. Great Viking Army. They're technically Viking, just Viking. Vital is their new leader.
Enemy blood will flow.
Well, you better check your vitals, mate. Because you're dead. That wasn't him, but worked out quite well, I guess. So they've been defeated now, 2 full stacks, and that's freed up the rest of them. Well, look, let's move Gundar here. I was going to say replenish, but maybe not. You've actually got insane movement points here, Liftling, now. Gundar's gone up in stats. And whoops, let's allow my prince and future king as well. Okay, look, what rank? Guthrum's 5. You can nearly put them into hold. Look, I'm actually tempted to hit this army here with Guth. So if we go with a night attack, that brings them in. We're better off withdrawing then. Oh, over the river?
We'll see this through.
You're killing me, man. However, we probably can get these 20 units to start besieging these guys here. We could even go with an auto resolve with the prince if we move the army out of Winchester. If we encircle that, yeah, you're going to be in range. But you aren't. Let's move Todbert here to go march out of Winchester to help the prince. And this is going to be a clean-cut auto-resolve if we do so. We can move Guthrum here. And let's allow the prince to take this. Look at this. Clear-cut auto-resolve, 95%. We outnumber them massively. 3,000 men of the North Sea Empire are going to throw back the Normans. Let's do that. We've destroyed 2 full stacks. Here is the third. Boom chakalaka. Okay, so now we've secured this farm as well. Let's reoccupy. Okay. Let's repair where we can. And I guess let's consolidate. We'll swing you around here. And we'll keep you here. Well, let's do a quick save after that and continue. Okay, let's end the turn. Put a little bit of money into the economy. What's going on here? Oh, we haven't got a tech to research. Plus 10 melee skill for commanders unit all armies. 15% spear. We want to go with probably missile stuff now. Get some better quality archers. Okay, well look. Looks like the Norman invasion has failed. Within one fell swoop. We destroyed even the bigger two of the armies. These guys seem to be a little bit diminished here. What's this? The Welsh have declared war upon me. No, I don't want to go into Wales just yet. And we've been attacked here now. With Vital. And we can't withdraw either. As we've run out of movement points. Wow, okay, we're going to have to fight this one, I reckon. It's a big one, so I don't think we're going to make it for time-wise. Look, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. We'll do a quick save, and we'll play this one within the next episode and defeat the last two Viking armies. It seems to be, even, the Norman army. So we've killed the Norman King Roger, and we've destroyed 3 full stacks. We've killed probably around about 7,000 Normans on the field of battle. However, they have the chance now to deal a infliction of 3,300 East Anglian lives. Just want to say a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly as well for sending me early access, a code for Thrones of Britannia, and allowing me to start my campaign early. So a huge thank you to their community outreach manager. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.